See my mom, Manny Moutier, Chris Middleton, Kevin Durant, Derek Favors, and Allen Jefferson versus the Timberwolves. I'm the Sacramento Kings. This is my GM. And we started off. We're gonna go against Brandon Knight, Lewis Williams, Luke Babbitt, Kevin Garnett, and Jusuf Quartet. So we're gonna start this off right now. We won the first game. Durant had 63 points. I didn't broadcast that game, but today I'm gonna broadcast that game. We're gonna go in our black and purple and gold, and we're gonna go out there and we're gonna have to do this thing with this Sacramento King team. I'm saying y'all right now. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna rock this. Let's go.
It's the
right now, it's 2K Sports pregame show now. Check it out. Official. I'm on air.
I'm Ernie Johnson. And on tap tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, they got their season rolling with a nice win in their first game. Now we'll find out if they can build on it and open with back-to-back victories.
You know I am.
And Kevin Durant, a player we get to watch here tonight, has so many tools to score. Shaq, could you argue he's the best pure scorer in the league?
Well, you know, he got a lot of young guys coming after his rack. He's definitely motivated this year. He lost a lot of time last year. His drive is there. He's still got all the offensive weapons. He got the shot, the ability to drive.
Yeah, what Shaq said. My boy's official. We about to start this up. 2K16 World.
And he's got this season.
Going into it now. Dropping that beats. LA Love. Let's see what they can do though. Try to keep us a limited turnover game.
Kings play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it for you live.
Let's see who the starting five is.
So for the Lakers, their last game a win against the Timberwolves. And what a fight they put up. Great resilience to storm back down the stretch.
And boy, how they were able to come back in the fourth quarter of that game. Being down as much as they were made it a really special win.
Well, I'm sure they enjoyed it because you're not going to get too many wins where you have to come from that far behind.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So the Lakers 5 right now. Favors is out there with Al Jefferson. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Durant.
Good block.
And it's Moutier into the point. Babbitt passes tonight. Makes no mistake.
That's a good shot. See, we got to play him. I see that.
And guys, the Lakers last season were just a completely different team after Kobe's injury. Not so much in results, but just in how they played on the floor. They actually played better without Kobe than most thought they would.
Good call, good call, good call.
Without Kobe last season, it was really a stark difference in styles of play and quality. No single person stepped in to carry their offense. It took a group effort.
Well, you know, it was almost April, Kevin, before somebody surpassed Kobe in field goal attempts on the team. It'll be interesting to see how they build the offense this year.
Now, here's Moutier. He had 28 points in the win against Minnesota. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. Dishes it to Durant.
Give me all 3 days. Yes. You know that boy KD is a beast down low, up top, and everywhere else.
He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Screen by Nurkic. Garnett dishes tonight. Sacramento moving it around. Nurkic can't hit. Sacramento on defense. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers.
KD!
They won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Hey, Greg.
Good pass, Moutier.
Which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. I mean, you've got to start somewhere. A win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
A shot by Knight, no good.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Oh, look at the blocking foul. I'm about to take it on Garnett.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Now here's Moutier. He's guarded by Knight. Moutier kicks to Jefferson.
Bad pass, man. Come on, bro.
To make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Moutier. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, George Karl and I caught up for just a bit. I asked him what their focal point would be defensively, and he said that Al Jefferson is at the top of their scouting report. With his smooth, low-post repertoire and mid-range...
Come on, man!
He can put up points in a hurry. So they'll try to steer him to his left hand as much as possible and just hope for the best. Kevin will see if they can force him into a tough night.
Thanks, Doris. That's good. That's 7 points for Kevin Durant. Durant is feeling it out there.
See his stats last game, right? 63 points.
Up until last season, and then at the All-Star break, he had some fighting remarks.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Deflects the pass. Jokic with the steal.
Still got mad turnovers. Get out of here. Come on.
And each will take guys in the hustle space for the Kings.
So I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here is
Drop. Give me that. Good pass, Moutier. Got something right this time.
Jefferson over the years, he can be dominant and be efficient in doing it. For all the points he's piled up, he's always been around a 50% shooter. And for all the times he's handled the ball, his turnover rate is relatively low. So that's giving the team good quality possession.
Good shot, man.
He just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, but when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Shit got mad turnovers, man.
Miami's checked in for Jokic. Talking about Jefferson, it's not just his efficiency with scoring. He's a fishing part with his time on the floor. He's always producing. A block shot here, a steal there, of course. All the rebounds, he covers every day.
Yes, the data analytics folks rely on percentages to measure efficiency. But just as important as overall production per minutes played, Big Al excels there.
Outside Durant. Outside Favors. Inside Jefferson. Rebound by Williams. Sacramento leading by 4. Here's Gavin, and Durant sends it back, and he gets it back. Knight on the wing. To the middle, tries to keep it alive. 6 on the shot clock. Now the Lakers on the break. And he lobs it up towards the rim. Answer the ball.
Come on, you see the blocking pass. Come on, ref. Good try.
Great showing for him last season. Last season, he chipped in about 25 per, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. The ability to find creases in his defense, just fantastic.
Second chance shot. Babbitt's shot is off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
To the inside. It's stolen by Mahimi.
More with the stupid passes. I'm passing somewhere else.
Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Mahimi's got his first points of the night.
I'll tell you what, post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high-percentage shots in the paint here already.
Here's Knight. Right through the knee for the layup. Knight's got his.
Go for a timeout right now.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something.
As you see, I'm on Hall of Fame, and it's getting harder and harder. But we'll see what happens now.
Lonzo G comes in for Lou Williams. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Brandon Knight. And Los Angeles will go.
Come on, Durant.
John Henson's checked in for Jefferson. Ilyasova comes in for Derek Favors. Johnny Snell checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Chalmers in for Moutier.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off. And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And I think it's fair to say last season was a bit of a transition year for the Kings. I mean, after firing Malone and the injuries to their stars, the Lakers tried to build for the future, realizing that was going to be in their best interest.
Garnett kicks to Joseph. Pass to G. Shot clock at 5. There's the dish to Garnett. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound. And the Kings last year were able to get George Karl to lead the team. A good hire for them. His team did decent under him back in the last half of the season.
Yeah, they still got a lot.
Come on, Chalmers.
But he can certainly make it happen for him. One of the outstanding coaches in our league. The Kings actually were in it for a while last year, but then had a mini rebuild mid-season.
And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Kings now, leading by 12. Now, here's Joseph, defended by Chalmers. 6 to shoot. Garnett, wide open. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the Jays.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
For 3, Durant. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time. 10 points for Kevin Durant.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Garnett. And that one's good. And the Kings lead by 15.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
And as we conclude,
look at the score, 28-13 in first quarter. And this is Hall of Fame, fellas. It's hard playing on Hall of Fame with these. Yo, the computer gets everything. Like they don't miss no pad. They don't do nothing. You gotta actually play defense in this game to win. And I guess I'm gonna have to show you how to win this game. I'll be back on these guys. They ain't getting far. Trust me, they ain't getting far.
And he talked about his focus on developing his skill.
Yeah, I just want to get better. I just want to keep improving as a player throughout the year. Just get better, keep.
Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is to how far do you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injuries. That's the big X factor that determines.
There we go, big fella.
Careers than desire, talent and commitment.
Come on.
Need to stay on the court.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway.
Let's go, man. See, he can hit this on the run because he's good like that. But you just got to...
Early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end.
Good defense. See what I'm talking about? We can play defense. But we gotta play. We gotta play defense. We got the comeback, y'all. Let's go. Down by 2. I mean 10.
And boy, how good was Chris Middleton last season?
Give me that. That's the defense we playing. Let's go, fellas. And 1. Let's go, Beth. Let's go. Bring it to that big ugly dude. You know how we do. Ah, bad foul.
The Lakers have shot just one free throw early, 1-for-1 in the game. And for Chris Middleton last season, he went up in points.
Sup? What the?
Went down in turnover.
Boy, what an improvement for this young man. A late bloomer. I liked him when he was at Texas A&M, still growing into his body, playing with great confidence. And he can spray that thing from three. I like his promise.
Get out of here. Don't come in my house with that. Don't come in my house with that. Don't come in my house with that.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Shoots off the screen, and Williams
good shot
on the assist by Knight. Knight's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's Moutier. Defense is right there. He makes the Johnny from the
go, Moody.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Knight kicks to Williams. And it's
give me that.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Four on the clock. Knight. Good.
You see that?
Knight's got 6.
You see that glitch? Unbelievable.
And really something that the defense has to address.
And the Lakers call time here. And Jusuf Nurkic, really a big, good-looking young prospect. He's the guy that took Mozgov's place in Denver.
Yeah, originally Kevin drafted by the Bulls at number 16, then traded to Denver, as you indicated. His sheer size alone, 7 feet 280, makes him a force on the glass.
And what? That's what I'm talking about.
The bucket and send him to the line.
Big fella, get to the line, big fella.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. That free throw good from Al Jefferson.
And getting back to Nurkic, what makes him an intriguing prospect beyond his size is his exceptional balance. I mean, his excellent footwork makes him really effective in the pick and roll. He also possesses great lateral speed and quick hands.
Good shot.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Jefferson. It's hauled in by the Kings. At one point, they led by 16.
And, you know, talking about Nurkic, I mean, his father, a police officer in Bosnia, according to the Denver Nuggets broadcasters last year. Dad is 7 feet tall and weighs a good 400 pounds or more. That's a big police officer there.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Moutier, and the layup's good off the glass.
Right, Moutier, get it back.
Points in the quarter.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Pick by Williams. Off the pick. Nurkic can't hit.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
Favors. Nurkic with the block. Stolen. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Buries the jumper to finish the break.
You kidding me?
10 points in the game. Favors against Nurkic. Left side Favors. It's rebounded by Serafin.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Babbitt's shot is off. Lakers trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
That is good. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter.
Sacramento didn't have a free-flowing offense, and they wanted to get up and down, and it showed in their play transitioning from stagnant to free-flowing.
And some changes here for the Kings. Miami's checked in for Kevin Seraphin. Gordon comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Joseph in for Brandon Knight. And then for Los Angeles, Ilyasova, he's checked in for Jefferson. Tony Snell comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Chalmers in for Moutier. And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time.
That was, he wasn't even nowhere near when he fouled him, man.
Now here's Joseph, defended by Chalmers. Joseph, the pass to Gordon. You know what?
Good defense, fellas.
To take it the other way. Pass to Chalmers. In the corner, Snell with it. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles.
To Durant. You already know that's cash. You already know that's cash.
They're going to need to do something different on defense to trap.
See that ball movement? That was good ball movement right there.
There's the pick. Now, here's Joseph. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air. And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And Chalmers kicks to Favors. It's stolen by Mahimi. And Durant sends it back.
Good block, Durant. You're going to be rewarded for that. You're going to be rewarded for that. You're going to be rewarded for that. That's what I'm talking about. Good block. You get rewarded for that. Fast breaking, baby.
Here's Joseph. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside Williams.
What?
On the way up. 2 free throws now.
Is you kidding me?
What a performance. Just look at the game for Williams. 12 points and also a couple of rebounds.
The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Luke Bannon. That's good from Williams on the assist from Joseph. Joseph's got 5 assists tonight.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Snell kicks to Chalmers. The feed to Durant. Poked away. And the Kings pushing it up now. Gordon's running, and the shot is good from Garnett.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
And for Aaron Gordon, so much fanfare entering the 2014 draft, selected 4th overall, which was actually a couple of slots higher, I think, right, than many experts thought.
I agree, and, you know, a lot of people obviously liked him, but Orlando clearly loved him and had very high hopes for this young man. And, of course, the injured foot, only 11 games a season ago, and never really got back on track.
Now, here's Joseph. Not a lot of room. Garnett, the screen. 44 seconds left here in the second. Joseph dishes to Garnett. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And, you know, getting back to Aaron Gordon, his defense is really what had scouts most excited. He has the rare combination of strength, lateral quickness, and ups to defend multiple positions.
Sacramento leading by 14. Garnett, the screen. Garnett with a screen on Chalmers. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Williams with the drive. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Outside Durant. Up in time. No good on that last second attempt there. That'll do it for the first half. The Kings on top. They lead by 14. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, guys, I'm here with Al Jefferson. And Al, what's the strategy been so far defensively, and what needs to happen in the second half in that regard?
Well, we just got to help. You know, can't let everybody beat us. We just everybody got to help and on the defense end and get the key to protect the paint.
Pick your poison. Can't let everybody beat you out. We appreciate it, guys.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jed Smith. Lou Williams has been having a big night. He had 16 points and 2 rebounds.
I got 12 steals on me. Look at this. I got 14 turnovers. This is crazy.
What do you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
Their ability to get into the...
All right, that is going to wrap up.
I got to set this up. I got to do better than what I'm doing now, man. Got to be a better way, man.
As we welcome you back, let's begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Durant doing all sorts of things. He has 20 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Chris Middleton is out there with Moutier.
Good shot, Barnett.
Then there's Favors, and it's Jefferson in at the center position. Now, here's Moutier. He's guarded by Knight. Moutier passes to Jefferson. He feeds it to Moutier. From 15 feet away, Nurkic with the block. Outside Knight. Picked by Williams. Here's Babbitt. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got 5 assists tonight.
And no doubt the Lakers had some defensive issues last season. I mean, no true center on that roster. And at times, they were just feasted upon on the inside.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Middleton on the wing. He's guarded by Williams.
And one.
Free throw's coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. Lakers did have problems defending inside, Greg. You're right, both on drives, Clark, and on post-ups.
Yeah, you know, they were second to last in the league in field goal percentage at their own rim. And rim protection is more than just blocking shots. So they got a lot of blocks as a team, but anything they didn't block went in.
To the middle, here's Garnett, and he uses the glass on the lane. Garnett's got 4 this quarter.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team is underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Well, guys, no secret that Al Jefferson has never been known for his defense. Clark, mostly viewed as an offensive player.
Yeah, he really is strong down in the low post. But last season, Jefferson went out of his way to change that no defense perception of it.
And you know, it's what spurred Jefferson to kind of rededicate to defense when he realized teams would pick on him and make him the focal point of their attack.
No coverage that time. 19 points.
Oh, man.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
And for Jefferson and his defense, players know when they are being targeted. So good for Big Al to do something about it.
Lakers trail by 19. Moutier kicks to Middleton. Passes it to Favors. Lakers passing it around. Now here's Moutier. He's guarded closely. Back to Favors. Takes it off the glass.
They think that kind of defense is going to get it done against him. They're mistaken.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, the bench production in that game was terrific. Points from multiple sources.
Yeah, everybody that stepped on the floor played and made a contribution, and that's always a positive thing.
Goes up at the stripe. Misses off the left iron.
but only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
It's stolen by Garnett. Here we go, one-on-one. And Brandon Knight, the bucket on the assist by Babbitt. That's now 8 points for Brandon Knight.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Williams. No good. Great D that time from Middleton. Lakers trail by 21. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Garnett, the screen. There's the pass to Williams. Garnett up top. Lock at 6.
He dishes it to Nurkic. Tries from 10. And it's Durant with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from point tonight.
4 for 7 shooting. And Favors has it in the corner. And he slams it one-handed.
So one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth. Even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and pop.
And some changes here for the Kings. Seraphin comes in for Yusuf Yurtseven. And Alonzo Key subbed in for Lou Williams. Here's G. Here's Garnett. He's good. Garnett's got 22.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
That one drops.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the deep, finish at the rim.
Knight kicks to Garnett. To the paint. Here's Babbitt. Babbitt's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Durant, that's good. 22 points for him.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Knight dishes to Seraphin. They set the screen. Knight wide open. The Lakers with the rebound.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down. Well, somehow the Lakers managed to avoid ending up in last place in the West last season. Still, it's a far cry from the Lakers teams of the past. Only 21 wins for them on the season.
Garnett with the screen. Garnett with the screen for Knight. Kicks it to them. A 3-ball. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got 5 rebounds tonight.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Garnett the screen. Knight for 3. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Kings.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Sacramento making some changes. Mahinmi's checked in for Garnett, and Corey Joseph is subbed in for Knight. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Henson's checked in for Jefferson. Ilyasova comes in for Derek Favors. Snell is checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Chalmers in for Moutier. Shot good for Seraphin. Lakers trail by 20. From deep, Ilyasova. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Ilyasova's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
All alone. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Snell from outside. Rebound by Mahimi. Sacramento leading by 19 points. And Joseph kicks to Gordon. From outside, off the mark. Lakers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Took him no time at all on that one. Chalmers has got 4 points in the quarter. Sacramento's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Joseph the pass to Seraphin.
Takes the assist and plays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That pass into the tape. That is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Snell. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
And for Sacramento, their shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. And here's Joseph. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Pulls up on the elbow, and he nails the jumper.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Gordon. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Kings lead by 19. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Lakers trail by 19. We've got Gordon. Corey Joseph is out there with Brandon Knight. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Garnett in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. The offensive rebound. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with 4.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound, a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Gordon dishes to Joseph. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, perhaps one of the most intriguing draft picks of this past summer, Emmanuel Mudiay, can be a game-changing player. Was going to play, Clark, as you recall, at SNU for Larry Brown.
He sure was, and went overseas instead, so we don't know a ton about him other than his reputation is sterling. Now we'll see if he can live up to it.
Williams, he's checked in for the Kings.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Lakers shooting 55% from the floor. We're feeling... Oh!
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever?
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw. Courtesy of Tia. Double team on Williams. And that's 15 points for Brandon Knight.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Shots good by Middleton. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Knight kicks to Garnett. Jefferson against Nurkic. Here's Garnett. And so he earns a trip to the line. He'll shoot 2.
What a game for Garnett. He's got 24 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
And whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
Sacramento making a switch here. Babbitt's checked in. It was a rough year last year for fans in Sacramento, but they still come out here to fill up the stands, Greg, even with their team struggling.
Yeah, the new ownership gives them credit. Last year, the Kings marked an 8-year high in terms of attendance. Not bad for a team that really looked to be in the hunt for the postseason, but then just fell apart midway through.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul. The Kings ended at 18-23 here at home. Not a terrible record for them, given how their whole season went kind of up and down and inconsistent. They even had some home cooking in there. They were the second best team in free throw differential at home.
Then over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And Jefferson sends it down. Shot's good.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Nurkic with the block.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And that's another assist.
They destroyed me.
On how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Decker's check in for Luke Abbott, and it's Vaughn in for Williams. Big group substitution.
Put the bench, and that's how they beat me.
Check in for Jefferson. Jeremy Evans comes in for Derek Favors. Kim English, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Tim Frazier subbed in for Moutier.
Well, a big thing for the Kings to look forward to is the opening of their new arena. They are still looking at opening the downtown arena in the fall of 2016, and Sacramento couldn't be any more excited.
And that one's good.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Frazier the pass to English. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. And for Sacramento, they're shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. Screen by Nurkic to the right side. Here's Garnett, and he finishes nicely on the way. Garnett's got 32 points.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Off target from outside.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
So it's Sacramento. Shot from free throw range. And again, it's Sacramento converted.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint. Well, if you really want to make things hard on yourself, that's exactly how to do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
They're not doing themselves any favors at this point. They've got to stabilize their offense with just sound execution.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Nurkic. Mahimi comes in for Kevin Garnett. G's checked in for Decker. And it's Tyler Ennis in for Brandon Knight. Seraphin with the ball. Working on Hinton. That's good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And here's Chalmers from the arc. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Frazier's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammate.
Ennis kicks to G, feeds to Seraphin. No one near him. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Here's Frazier. Dishes to Henson. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Now here's Ennis. Frazier covering. Ennis misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
English. Shot misses. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Over to the left wing. Here's G. And Henson sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Durant's checked in for Frazier. Here's G. That one goes. Count.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the team.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Well, the ball movement was good. The player movement was excellent, and you only get assists when guys make shots.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And guys, when you're cracking heads against somebody 4 times over the course of a season, boy, it's a great feeling to snatch that first game. Good adjustments tonight against the Lakers.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Garnett. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat. And since the start of the 4th quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the three-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
To the left wing. Oh, that's blocked. Henson with it. It's Durant on the wing. Releases. Drops one in from the wing.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Now Ennis. Free throw drops for Ennis. At the line for 2. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 33. Just 2 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
You know, you like the fight all the way to the end, but let's face it, guys, this one's over.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I really think you shouldn't be allowed to call timeouts late in the ball game if there's no chance for it to do any good on the scoreboard.
Durant for 3. Off the mark. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing.
They smashed me, man. It's a shame they smashed me, man. There's nothing I could do. Turnovers. They would get steals, easy layups, no defense. They smashed me. Well, it happens. It always happens.
Nice win, aided in large part by your ability to get your teammates involved. What is your primary focus?
Definitely just get my guys going a lot more and try to be more of a playmaker. And
next game, next time I play them, I'm blowing them out.
I think
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Kevin Garnett. He just put it completely out of reach in the 4th quarter. It was as if he was saying, okay, enough fooling around. I'm taking over now. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille.
Look at the box score, man. It's crazy. Them niggas killed me. They had like 3 players in double figure. 20 points. Look at that. 32 for Garnett. 20 for Brandon Knight, and 19 for Lou Williams. It's like they was killing me. I was like, I couldn't get nothing. 27 for Garrett. 12 for Jefferson, with 3 blocks. That's, you know, people that are suspended score.